Greetings everyone. I'm here, Warrior Sistren with Amlak Redsquare. This is a follow-up interview. We've had several before, and you should be familiar with Amlak because he's one of the artists that we've been listening to from a couple years now, a good while, and featuring his music on our live programming.
Yeah,
welcome again, Amlak.
Yeah, man, thanks, Sistren. Actually, BLAK IWA is maybe one of the first, media publications to bring the music to the people on a wider scale. So I'm really appreciative of that, and it's always a joy thing. Day and reason we do all the time, anytime.
What has been happening since Ganja Free?
Alright, since Ganja Free, basically, we kind of do some singles, here and there, and basically just promoting Ganja Free. We actually decided to, step back a little bit and develop the talent a little bit more, which we're always developing, and basically, in 2014, I went on tour with my uncle Spraga. We went to Europe, maybe like 2-3 shows, basically, after Ganja Free, that's the immediate
thing that you've been doing.
Yeah, basically just developing the talent a little bit more, trying to find a bit more focus in a sound, a certain sound,
And I know that you have an album coming, Book of Judges.
Yeah, man. Basically.
Will that album reflect that type of
very much so?
Change?
I would say, I wouldn't call it a change either. I would call it more of a development.
Okay.
It's like, because Ganja Free and the Humble Warrior EP were the first, works that I actually did ever in music, you know what I mean? And they came right behind each other, and basically just kind of like a growth, okay, where the music is concerned now for me on a personal level. The album Book of Judges is more centered around roots, dub, a little bit of European steppers, and something that I call dancehall dub, to kind of mix dancehall music with dub music, and created a fusion,
Alright, you mentioned going to Europe. What was that like being on tour?
It's a great experience, The first time with Spraga was great for me, was a new thing for me because that was the first time actually going into Europe, you know what I mean, and meeting people that actually know who Amlak is, know the music, appreciate the music, you know what I mean. That was great experience for me. And then basically in 2016 now, the summer that just passed, we went on tour again for the promotion of the Book of Judges, the album to come, and even that the reception was even greater, because you realize now that people actually starting to feed more into what Amlak was doing, and it's like, the reception was more than I even expected, to be honest. Yeah, man.
So when is Book of Judges coming out?
Well, the album slated for November 18th. November 18th we're looking at. Actually, yeah, confirmed November 18th.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Alright. And I have had interviews with you before.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you, who are the people that inspire you? Like, who, I know that Spraga is one of your inspirations, but like, who do you listen to? Who are you listening to right now? If there's anybody that really kind of embodies certain principles that you like to emulate in your own craft?
To be honest, right now, I'm listening to the Foundation, Exile Brain. I swear, every day I'm play that, because just the vibe that it gives, and it's real authentic vibration. It's not just in terms of original music, but just the process that was put into that into the LP, you know, from a behind the scenes standpoint then. Just to see the work ethics and to see the energy that was put into it, and then to hear the finished product and how the finished product really sounds great. It's from that standpoint alone, that is what is really giving me that inspiration, that drive, that vibe right now. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, the usual people that really bring the music to a certain level, you know. People like the Beatles, you know. Don't know, people like Bounty Killer, seeing who really uphold certain things standard-wise in the music. You know what I mean? People like Highway and people like Sizzla. You know, people like that carry a similar message, you know, cultural-wise, you know what I mean? People like them, they really, we still really listen to and I look up the same way where music is concerned.
And you had a recent performance as Inner City Dog. How did that go?
It was a good vibe, and actually I didn't even expect it, you know, because we were actually walking out the venue, and someone told me that your Assassin was actually calling my name, you know. So it was really a surprise for me. Big up Assassin, you know, because I never really expected it. And we run into each other in Europe over the summer scene, and Assassin is somebody that I grew up knowing. Like, we grew up together, you know. We sleep in the same house, we eat from the same pot, you know what I mean? Like, we're close like that, you know what I mean? And he kind of grew out of the household then, you know, and started to do his own thing. And basically when he saw me in Europe doing my thing now, he was a bit surprised, you know, because he was asking me, yo, where was this all along? You know, we were in the same house together, we lived together for many years, like, and I never saw this part of you. So you know, where did this come from? You know, and just based upon the reasoning that we had, it was a good feeling to know that he appreciated what I was doing, and he saw it as something that was not just a playful thing, but that he saw that I really took the music serious, you know, and wanted to be an ambassador for the music itself, you know, and basically from there now we kind of started to reconnect, basically, and because of the seriousness of what we were doing out here. You saw me on reggae in Wolf actually, and reggae jam as well. You know, he decided that, I guess at that moment, you know, he decided to give me that opportunity to speak to his audience as well, you know what I mean?
That's a revolt.
Yeah. So I can only see from that point of view. You know, I don't know what's going through his mind, but that is my, you know, point of view. That's how I really see it, you know.
Okay, and I noticed that you also got a feature in Rhythm Man.
Yeah, man.
Tell us about that.
Honestly, I don't really know how that came about. I think it's because of the work that we did over the summer. Again, the same promo tour, the Book of Judges album, you know, promo tour. Ellen and Pete, big up on yourself. No, you know, enough love, enough respect. Give thanks. I really appreciate it. I think I ran into Ellen and Pete at Reggae Jam, and I think they saw something in me at that moment. You know what I mean? Because I ran into them before, you know, on other occasions, and you know, out of sight, out of mind. You don't know somebody, so you're not paying attention. But I think that the work that I've been doing has been kind of, you know, been creeping up on people, so to speak. I think that people are starting to actually take notice of what Amlak Redsquare is doing now, and I think that because I think Harry, who is co-producer of the album, you know, True Lion Productions, and RSQRB Productions, I think Harry sent them a few tracks, you know, a few of the unfinished tracks before the album was actually finished. He sent them a few of the tracks and they liked it, I guess, and they decided that they wanted to do a feature in the magazine, and I guess that's how that came about, you know what I mean? But I think before that, the encounter that we had at Reggae Jam was the catalyst then, you know, for that.
How you stay motivated? Because I know that, as you said, you've been doing music for a while now, and you're trying to basically hone your craft at this point, and get things out. You know, certain manner, you want it to be quality, you want it also to be something that lasts. How you stay motivated every day when you know, maybe there are days you get up and you just don't feel like it's worth doing?
You know, I've never felt that. To be honest, I have never ever felt that feeling that music is not worth doing. I don't know, it's something about me, like I cannot stay negative for more than 5 minutes. I cannot. It's because I don't see the purpose. You know, when you don't see the purpose of something, it's like you don't find it necessary to do. And to sit down and be negative, it's counterproductive to progress. You know what I mean? So yeah, you ask questions, but I've never asked a question about myself in terms of feeling inadequate of what I'm doing. Never, I've never done that. I've always remained positive all the time. So it's hard to answer that question to keep myself motivated.
That is commendable.
Yeah, man, I feel
not many people can really say that so confidently.
Honestly, so I find it very hard. What I try to do, I think, I stay away from negative people. I think that is one of the things that I do very well. I can feel energy. I can feel negative energy, I can feel positive energy. And I find myself gravitating to people with very positive spirit. Seeing drive to succeed in whatever it is that they're doing. Seeing, and I think that this is one of the reasons why, you know, me and Exile the Brave even link up. Because Exile the Brave is a very self-driven youth. You know, he love the works for him do. Seeing, and he wants to be successful, and there's nothing that will stop, you know, that drive, that pull. See, I think that is one of the reasons why we click, because I have that same determination, even though I'm a bit more silent, because I'm a bit more humble in spirit, but I have the same determination, you know what I mean? And I think that once you stay away from negative people, you'll always have that joy in what you do. You'll always appreciate what you do, because you know that there's always growth. Once you see yourself growing, you find a joy in the growth. You know, so it's hard to think about that. It's very hard, very, very hard.
And is it easy to balance family life with, you know, working and?
No, not easy, but we have to do it.
Because I know that you're very active, especially with your daughter. I see a lot with her.
Yeah, man.
I mean, out and about.
Kids, man. Yeah. Actually, other than music, that is what I love to do. I love to be a father. You know? Being a father is, I can't explain it. You know what I mean? It's just give me that joy. You know, so yeah, man. It's not easy because you're not there all the time when you want to be there. You know, but you don't know. That's why it's important to have both parents in the family. And when you have that support system, a wife, you have uncles, aunts, you know, grandmother is there, you know, grandfather is there. You know, when you have that support system, it makes it a bit easier. Trust me, on a personal level, when you want to be around the kids all the time, it gets difficult because they love music and love it. So, yeah.
Alright, so tell the people when again Book of Judges is coming out.
Yeah, man,
if there are any videos, anything that we should be looking forward to, live performances anywhere.
Book of Judges, November 18th on all digital platforms. Trust me, you won't be disappointed with this one. See, I'm pretty sure you've never been disappointed with whatever I've done before. But if you think that it's the same, trust me, it's gonna be different. You know, the level of work, the level of vibration is totally different from the previous works. See, November 18th, actually the first single, Judge, the video is already out. And I think it's probably at about 30,000 views or something like that already. It's on Reggaeville, you know, big up to Reggaeville as well. See, also we have the second single coming out. It's featuring Exile Brave called Too Late. Seeing the video is already shot. You know, we shot that video in McIntyre Villa, Dunkirk, in my community. See, the album is 11 tracks. Seeing it's featured Kazam Davis, Spragga Benz, Arsenal the Artillery, seeing from NRG, Toke, Indo-German reggae artist. See, and Exile the Brave. See, and Amlak. See?
Okay.
Yeah, man. So
So people hear it here first.
Yeah, man. You know, that's basically the lineup. You know, 11 tracks. A mixture of everything: roots, rockers, dancehall, dub, vibration, steppers, dub. You know, psychedelic music. You know, yeah. Trust me, that album I got. I feel like, you know, it's a great vibe. You know, a great feeling, because I've never actually done work on this level before. So to actually experience it, it's a great job. You know what I mean? So look out for it.
We look forward to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's not going to be one of the first. You know what I mean? Maybe you buy the interview done, you have food and copy.
Alright, give thanks, Amlak.
Yeah, man.
For the
Black
time.
Iowa, Sistren, love.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Enough respect to Black Iowa, saying, I want to make this possible, you know what I mean? From my opinion, enough respect. That's the part.